A $50,000 reward is being offered by Atlanta police for information that links a local rapper's music video to the killings of 2-year-olds. Meanwhile, 7 people have already been arrested. There was nothing but bullets, after all. The shots exploded. They fired at least 25 rounds. Indeed, it was terrible. Only one performance took place. To buy my tacos, I was waiting for the little one to arrive.
I could be up for a but I got license. Security. I give you 200 bands a year, I swear to God. Nah, check me good. I got a in my neck. Check me good. You on the camera?
When he was being filmed planning hits on other street people, Baby had no idea. The detectives are testifying. We're listening in on wiretapped conversations. Someone reported that the Baby had ticks on the heads of certain people.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying?
They ain't even like that, man. They got tickets on a lot of these folks, I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unk, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unk.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by a price? What do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harm. Or
And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
they were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones had wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
Like Dirk's M for hire, Baby pays to have people dealt with. The city of Atlanta is getting ready to bring charges against 4PF and Baby for these claims. According to academics,
so there's this journalist. He's out of Atlanta. Well-reputed journalist. His name is George Cheedy. Like, he was the person who was very accurate on predicting that YSL was going to get indicted in the RICO. He's an Atlanta journalist, certified. He's really good. He's came out and he said that the Atlanta Public Defenders Council, like the office, they're basically their specialized unit for Georgia's Public Defender's Office. The unit that specializes on gang cases says the office is actively preparing for a racketeering indictment on the 4PF and OMF case. Now, I don't know what OMF is, and that he expects Lil Baby to be indicted.
A tweet labeled "biggest liar" in the DA office. A young thug disclosed Marissa's appearance and called her a liar, causing the entire internet to go berserk. After that, DJ academics would talk about Marissa's involvement in the attempt to lock up the Baby.
There's someone named Marissa Viverito. This person was an undercover cop. Now, what she testified to and spoke to, it's related to the Lil Baby 4PF. So 4PF were beefing with these guys called OMF, which is part of this like bigger like gang called like Goodfellas. And those guys, some of them got indicted federally. Remember when Lil Baby shot the music video in that hood? These guys, they shot the music video that Lil Baby was at. Allegedly, some 4PF dudes went to go to retaliate, and then they came back to spin back on Lil Baby, or not Lil Baby, let's just say 4PF. The investigator that was supposed to be undercover is someone named Marissa Viverito. She testified to a few things. Yo, these OMF dudes are beefing with 4PF. We got wiretaps, so this is how you know an indictment definitely is coming.
Though Baby made the biggest mistake of all, closing his record label at the most problematic time. Baby reveals that he closed his record label for PF in order to keep it from being labeled a street squad, as was previously claimed.
This 4 Pockets Full had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because the shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people's actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up. It ain't even just about the police. It's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
Interview 350-430. He disbanded his street team and record label while already under investigation, giving the impression that he was very guilty. The cops released a statement saying, "The Atlanta Police Department is calling out Baby," after he was accused of killing 2 young people last summer. During an announcement on Wednesday, according to the Atlanta Police Department, 7 persons have been arrested in connection with the deaths of Jack Hoodie Davis and Lamont Freeman. As he called out Lil Baby, the officer said, "This team will work relentlessly to hold you accountable." These occurrences, according to Major Ralph, were part of a street rivalry that started with a fight at Baby's music video shoot in May of last year that injured 3 individuals.
Investigation aspect of this, Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been. And in the subsequent days, we saw and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
This all started when a local taco shop owner saw Baby filming a music video on an industrial block and told everyone to pull up on Facebook.
We over here kicking it. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it, that slapping taco. Baby, there he go, there he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, cause you already know how he doing this slapping tacos, baby.
Because Baby's presence was only discovered by the police inquiry through the Facebook video. However, the fact that the feds are still blaming Baby is concerning. However, Baby's music career is also in decline since, according to one tweet that went viral, some fans didn't enjoy his new album. If Baby does wind up with RICO, his career is destroyed. Bro's music is already in a precarious position. DJ Academics added.
Man, you better listen. I don't know if Young Thug's still just on a vacation. Tell him you need him. You need him for a verse, a song. You probably need him to pop out his loud for you because it would have made it all better. You need this, okay? Please. Yo, the crazy thing is Lil Baby confidently be previewing these. It's like, yo, they're hot. Yo, chat, I feel like the Monstars hopped out of one of them New Jersey drones and grabbed Lil Baby and shook the talent out of him. I don't know what I'm hearing thus far.
What if I told you, though, that Baby is being singled out for a specific reason? They listened to what Young Thug had to say about Ghana snitching in his case.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Ghana. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondered that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
It resulted in a tweet stating, "Once you all learn the entire effects of gun snitching in that YSL trial, then you'll realize why Thug and Baby will never be cool with him again." According to the statement, Baby was arrested Monday night for carrying a concealed firearm without a permit and was sent to the Clark County Detention Center, where he was being held on $5,000 bail. Shortly after Thug's trial,
I need 20 bands, call the number for me. Hey, security, the black guy, call the number for me. They locking me up for a but I got license. Security, I give you 200 bands a year, I swear to God, security. Security, I give you 200 bands a year. You don't make 200 bands here. Hey, lady, my check leave at 9:10. Nah, check me good, I got a my nuts. Check me good. You on the counter? I got a my nuts. Check me good. I got a. Alright, y'all let me that cross you. Y'all fired.
But when you consider that months earlier, academics knew that 4PF had been mentioned in a RICO document. Things become tricky.
I've heard two of them. Like, I've heard the two of them. They're like, yo, these are going first, then these are going first. I've heard the names. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation for nothing, whatever. But these are top rappers. Well, one's a top rapper. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying the name. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game.
Now that the Young Thug trial is finished, scholars have disclosed that he believes Baby's arrests warn of a potential RICO allegation.
I'm going to tell you some things that you're going to have to take my word or don't believe it. It's fine. I don't care either or. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, Fonnie Willis had a bunch of people to target. She wanted Thug. She got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons they changed their names, by the way. Except, from what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay. We got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get Dirk, especially after Blonde died. They dropped that case. They dropped it, but the feds has realized we gonna get Dirk eventually. Doing the math? You see why Lil Baby is moving the way he been? Because Lil Baby hasn't been on Fed watch. He's been on county, state watch.
That's why Baby hasn't spoken anything for the last 2 years. He has been trying to stay out of the spotlight while preparing his funds, enterprises, and songs in case he is filmed. Lil Baby is being targeted by the Atlanta DA because she is angry that she did not keep Young Thug in jail. They had already warned Baby and given him clues since the official footage was made public, including when he was apprehended for illegal window tinting.
Man, you know why I pull you open up these windows? They tinted. You can't see nothing out.
I'm a celebrity, man. Nobody can't see me. Give me my ticket. Let me ride.
I don't know what celebrity you are.
It don't matter. They give me my ticket. Let me ride. I can't have nobody seeing me right here. I'm gonna let my window up.
Oh yeah, you good, but you can't have that tinted window, man.
Alright, they give me a ticket. Have a good day, man.
Now, who are you? You say you
My name Lil Baby.
Okay, I just need you to sign right here, okay?
You got a pen?
827.
You don't be want to have these. You gotta have tickets in Atlanta. These folk crazy. I take a ticket, then somebody follow me home.
Put a 32.
Huh?
You can put a 32. If you got a medical exception, you can get it.
As the body cam footage deteriorated, the Baby would depart the scene. However, he was pulled over shortly after his name was noted in the system. In any case, Baby was taken into custody and had to call his attorney to be released. Is beginning to feel like he's being singled out by a former friend who snitched, so Young Thug hasn't taken any action. Since he was released from Young Thug's VOM, let's drop one on these rats tweet. He has loved Gunna. Lil Baby is referred to as Wham. We should, Baby replied on Instagram to Young Thug. The following day, Young Thug tweeted again, saying, Gun, quit pretending that we are online buddies. My friend, I don't know you. Piqued the interest of both Gunna and his brother. Trust that the sentiments are returned. Later that night, Young Thug sneak-dissed Gunna on Instagram and claimed to have made it home safely by tying in with...
Hey man, what you got to tell these people?
Back, Jack.
You feel me?
You did.
Hey man, ain't no cap in it.
No cap in my right.
You feel what I'm saying?
The right way.
It's time.
The right way, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right way.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah.
And go tell that.
However, there's a serious issue with the secret conflict he's forming with Gunna. Key in his discussion. Of Young Thug's release, the academic asserts that the court is using his terms as a ruse to try to get him back in jail, as if getting into a heated altercation with Gona would put Baby and Young Thug in jail.
Some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you got no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. But he's always gonna talk about him and his is doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, me is like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about the game. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody know Thug was not that weight. So we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.